Hello, and welcome to an episode of Anything But Authentic, where I make crazy fusion food that is anything but authentic. Today, I'll be making pumpkin cake with soy sauce. The inspiration for this recipe comes from this Vietnamese dish called bột chiên, which is a fried flour cake originated from the turnip cake in China. The cake is often made with rice flour and tapioca starch, steamed, and then pan-fried with eggs. It's often eaten with a tangy soy sauce, paired with a side of pickled carrots, creating an explosion of flavors and texture. Although the original version is made with just rice flour and tapioca starch, there are many other variations of fried flour cake made across both Vietnam and China. This versatile dish is the inspiration for this Franken recipe, concocted specifically for the upcoming spooky holiday. And with that, let's get started! Let's start with making the pickled carrots. Toss around 2 cups of shredded carrots with half a teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Then, let the mixture rest for 15 minutes. Afterward, try your best to squeeze out all the juices from the mixture. Then, mix half a cup of warm water, half a cup of vinegar, and a quarter cup of sugar in an airtight container and give it a little shake to combine everything together. Once combined, add the carrots and let it cool in the fridge for at least 2 hours. Then we move on to making the tangy soy sauce. In a bowl, combine 4 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, and half a tablespoon of Chinkiang vinegar. Stir until the sugar dissolves, then cool it in the fridge. Then it's time for the rice flour cake. Combine 1 cup of rice flour, 1/8 of a cup of tapioca starch, 1 cup of water, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a cup of hot water. Whisk the mixture until everything is well combined. Then add in 1 teaspoon of any neutral oil. Let this batter rest for at least 15 minutes. Then, heat up a medium pan on medium-low and pour the batter in, stirring continuously. Once the batter is slightly thickened, add in 1 tablespoon of tapioca starch and keep on mixing until it turns into a paste. Then, take the pan off the heat and fold in half a cup of pumpkin puree until it's well combined. Afterward, pour the pumpkin rice flour paste into a rectangle heat-proof container lined with wax paper, using a spatula to best flatten it out. Once it's flattened, cover the mixture with a piece of wax paper that's covered with a light layer of oil, continuing to flatten it out with a spatula. Then, place the container into a pot to steam for around 35 to 40 minutes. After the time's up, use either a skewer or toothpick to insert into the batter. If it comes out clean or with a few small crumbs, it's done steaming. Take the container out and put it into the fridge to cool completely, which should take at least 1 to 2 hours. Once the pumpkin rice flour cake is cooled, take it out and slice it into square pieces. I prefer to cut it into thin pieces for extra crunchiness, but thicker pieces work as well, since it will give you a crunchy exterior with a soft interior. While you have the cutting board handy, chop up around 4 to 5 stalks of scallions, as you need that to fry with the pumpkin cake. Now it's time to pan fry. In a small pan on medium-high heat, add around 2 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is heated, fill the pan with a couple of slices of pumpkin rice flour cake. Cook until both sides are golden brown and crunchy, which should take around 5 minutes. Once both sides turn golden brown, crack in 1 egg along with a handful of scallions. Once the egg is cooked on one side, flip it around and cook the other side. It should take around 2 minutes for each side. Once it's done cooking, plate it, garnish it with a teaspoon or 2 of fried shallots. Add a couple of tablespoons of the tangy soy sauce mixture and sprinkle in a good amount of pumpkin spice on top. And there you have it! A crunchy, sweet, salty, tangy pumpkin cake with a blend of soy sauce and pumpkin spice flavor. Delicious! I hope you enjoyed this Frankenstein creation. If you did, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on my social handles if you haven't already. If you also have any crazy ideas you'd like me to try, please leave a comment below. Thank you for grubbing with me, Guber, and I'll see you next time on Anything But Authentic.